Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This is a let's play of Minecraft where I'm building a small house, and then the next episode gonna in 3 episodes I'm gonna upgrade it into a mansion. So I'm getting some wood. This is time lapse, so it's gonna be kind of fast and it's slowed. I make my crafting table and I'm making like the necessary stuff, and I make the trapdoors for my doors. I kill this cow for food and I go mining. Now, right now, I'm trying to get the resources and I encounter a zombie but easily kill it. I'm getting all the stone that I need to craft some stuff, and I also get some coal for future uses. It's a little bit of a big vein. I also grab a piece of iron and realize I can't grab it. And I don't actually fully mind it, I don't think. I think I do on accident. And here I'm just sorting out some of my thing. I was thinking there for a second. I mine the iron and I go looking for some other iron, but I don't find any. But I did find some other stuff. Now right here I'm making a furnace and I'm cooking my iron. Yeah, and I only put coal in because I only needed coal. And so I do all my stuff and I get a bucket of water so I can have that. And I get cook my beef. I get some chickens to cook later. And what ends up happening, I'm making shears to decorate my house. I end up not decorating my house, but you know, episode 2 is a little bit of a doozy. I was just kind of collecting some materials. You see, I got killed by a spider and a skeleton, so I'm trying to find my way back, and I don't remember where I go, and then I think maybe I went this way, and sure enough, I find where I went, and I almost get killed, and I go to grab my stuff, and I grab it, and I don't die by that skeleton, luckily enough. But I go in this cave, which is kind of stupid, and I don't die. But yeah, and so I'm just kind of sorting out my stuff, and I'm at 1 heart and like 3 hunger, so I'm kind of low. I'm just running around trying not to die. I'm scared. I look if there's any mobs behind me and I see nothing. So then I just build up this little hut, and I use my furnaces and my crafting table to fill up. And I just sit here for a couple of hours waiting out the night. I eat the chicken because I needed it, and I ended up not picking up my beef, and that's why I was like looking at my inventory for a second. Whenever I looked for mobs and there wasn't any, I looked for my beef and I was like, where's my beef? And then it wasn't there. And you see, because I was standing still, I was like, okay, I'll just do this. Yeah, and then there I fall and I fight the skeleton and kill it with a bunch of arrows in me. And then here I'm just sorting out my inventory again. And then after I do this, I'm getting up my hut, cutting it down, and yeah, so I go on my way happily. And here I'm just getting some food, and I'm also kind of spawning out a place to live while I'm getting this food. And cause like I'm right next to a lake, and I was like, oh, this would be a good place to build my home. So I get some planks to get ready to build my house. I'm getting sand for glass for my roof, so I can like see the night sky. And I really take so long to cook that glass. It happens in episode 2. I don't know why it takes so long to do it. And there I'm eating my food. And I'm going back in the cave to get some coal because I needed coal to cook some food. I get more food. I turn up my music volume and there's actually like music happening here, but I decided to mute this. This is an overlay of my voice because I sped it up a lot. This was actually an hour recording. I sped it up a lot. So here I'm just getting some more coal. And I get some uh, copper because I'm like, this would be good to use in my build. And it actually does end up looking pretty nice, not gonna lie. But it happens in the future. And then the third episode, I'm gonna have I'm like cut copper, and I'm gonna oxidize it. I'm gonna wait that, and there's gonna be a separate video of that time lapse in between the second and third episode that I'm gonna post. So stay in the future for that. I haven't oxidized the cover yet. Okay, and then here I'm waiting for it to cut, and I accidentally get an error message. It freaks me out. And you see, I got my first copper block, and then I realized that the cut copper, you need to have 4 of those copper blocks, and I get mad. So I make another hut here to wait out the night again, and I'm like, well, I'm waiting here, and I realize I can make a bed, so I make a bed, and I just take down all my stuff, and yeah, all my copper wasn't that done. So I make 2 blocks and I look for the recipe for it, and you see I only have 3. I realize I need 4, and I'm like, oh, that sucks. So I just take out all the extra iron, and then I finish the iron, and I just eat up. And right here, I'm pretty stacked so far, and I decide that island, I'm gonna build my house there, because it looks cool. It's perfect. And so what happens here is I decide to make my house one down into the ground, but I just want it to be like surrounded by water. So I build my walls while I still have the dirt there, and I decide I'm gonna put my stuff on the floor, and then I realize, you know, I could so like I'm building here. I forget how long it takes me to do the thing. So okay, so yeah, I'm just building my house, as you can see. I'm putting the copper where I want it to be, and I'm putting those trapdoors. And I put the dirt there, I don't know why. And so I'm like, yay, my trapdoors are working. And here's where I decide to build into the ground, because it looks nice. And here I have to, like, build under my bed. And I realized that those trapdoors don't work, and I make clay because I'm gonna replace the walls with those underground walls. I'm gonna put brick because I think it looks cool. And this actually takes a while to cook, and so I go to sleep. My brick's cooking, and find out how to make brick. And so as you can see here, I'm replacing my walls with brick. Well, actually, never mind. I replace them with wood instead of brick, but later on I'll replace them with brick, because I was gonna just replace my floor with brick, but yeah. And so right here, I'm actually not really sure what to do with the brick, but I know I want to do something, and so here's where I get the idea to build it into my walls. And I was thinking of leaving the water there like a water bed, but then I decided not to, and so I'm like, I'm gonna build my floor with brick. And then I ended up running out of clay a little bit, and so I'm just getting some clay, and then I decide I'm gonna fix my trapdoors. Or no, I decide I'm gonna try and use it to breathe, and it doesn't work, so I have to like fix it and stuff, and it takes a little bit for that. And I try to do Dream's method in this like 5-man hunt, and it works. I'm happy for it. So then after I do that, I realize that it's gonna take forever to mine that all that stuff. And then I realized that you can like just be standing in nowhere. You don't have to be in a corner. I get some more coal, and here I'm like really stacked right now. But the thing is I didn't put anything in my chest, and so yeah, here I'm like discovering this cave. I'm like, okay, that's cool. I'll keep that in mind for later. So I leave, and then yeah, that happens. I try to MLG, but it doesn't work. And I try to go back to get it, and I die. So bye!